Press Club, National Press Club in Washington, D.C., just getting out of the SEAL Team 6 families, whistleblowers actually, on Extortion 17. And we had a guest in the audience, and the guest was recognized, and the guest was asked to speak. And just share your few words there. Congressman Allen West, my good friend, how are you?
Well, I'm doing very well. And, you know, I have a personal relationship with the Vaughns. Of course, they live down in Stuart, Florida. So I've been well read into this Extortion 17 operation. When I was a member of the HAS, I got the classified briefing. And there are a lot of questions out there. I mean, why did we launch the Quick Reaction Force, the QRF, which is what those Navy SEALs were supposed to be? Was it justified in doing so? This was a 3-hour-long operation that had been going on to bring a Chinook in that type of area without any type of pre-assault fires or just unconscionable. The fact that they were launched because of the 6 Taliban when they could have been engaged by AH-64, the Apache attack helicopters, they were denied the engagement criteria. And then Extortion 17 went in without any escort whatsoever. The fact that you had 7 Afghans that were not properly manifested to be on that operation, they were switched out at the last minute. So, there are tons of questions, just the same as with Benghazi, that we need to get to the bottom of, and that's why I want to be here to support these families.
What did you think at the beginning of the press conference? They showed a video of the ramp ceremony, taking the bodies home. What did you think of the Imam's prayer over the dead Americans?
Well, first of all, I think that it was improper to have the Imam praying over our fallen comrades, our warriors that were at the ramp ceremony. I was stationed in Afghanistan for 2.5 years, so I've been to a few ramp ceremonies, and that was the first time I'd heard of that ever happening. So this whole thing about political correctness, we kept hearing the recurring theme of winning over hearts and minds. We lost, the most elite of our special operators, those Navy SEALs, and I don't think it had to happen. But that, once again, as you saw what those families said, that really did add insult to the injury.
On another subject, yesterday I spent 6 hours listening to the Benghazi hearing. You got briefed on that? Did you hear what went on there?
Yeah, absolutely. I followed the hearing. The most important thing we have to understand is, let's start from the very beginning. Why was a United States ambassador in eastern Libya, which is bad guy country, with black Al-Qaeda flags flying all over the place, on the 11th anniversary of 9/11, on a day when you're supposed to have the most heightened security?
It sounds insane.
Well, it is, and that's why, I was with Frank Wolf yesterday, and I fully support the Select Committee. I wrote a letter supporting that to him because we've got to get to the bottom of this. You need 90 days. You need a special prosecutor that can come in with the Select Committee with subpoena powers. You heard General Carter Ham's name being thrown around a lot. We need to talk to General Ham. General Ham all of a sudden came up on the retirement list after Benghazi, as well as Admiral Stavridis, who was the commander of European Command and also NATO. So there's something that is going awry, and we know that someone messed with the initial talking points that came over that talked about Ansar al-Sharia and talked about
Ansar who? Ansar who?
Al-Sharia, absolutely. Right. And a lot of people don't know that the founder of Ansar al-Sharia was released from Guantanamo Bay.
All right, good seeing you.
Pleasure, Tom.
God bless you.
God keep you.
Take care.